welcomed like heroes on this Japanese leg of pre-season. The travelling Blues begin.
Now, today it's a 4-3-3, you're right, but it's more of a 4-2-1-3, if you like, or more of a 4.
Halves of pre-season. This is a 4-3-3. Behind it, Kepa plays for the first time. Zuma and Louise in to
win a 4.
Away we go then. Huge occasion in Pedro's cross is ahead of Taniguchi. And he's coming more and more into the game.
I was just about to say that, Ben, actually. He took the words out of my mouth. He is starting to have a little bit more of an influence and getting used to it. I think early on his touch wasn't quite right, some of his passing, but he's having more of an influence. He's quite ambitious there.
Batshuayi getting the nod to start today. Giroud got the
back forward. It's a brilliant ball.
And Norwillian, as Jason mentioned, for various different reasons. Obviously, Rudiger, Loftus-Cheek, Hudson and Niki.
What a ball that is.
Long raker to find Alonso. And you can't. Balling down the channel, and Kobayashi just little short. David Luiz was on his heels and reacted just in time to see him from left back. Saito cutting in.
We spoke earlier in the game, it's bouncing off. Again, Chelsea with it high up the pitch.
Pressure is bringing 4 minutes gone. Here's Saito. It's Captain Aspie. Oh, it's done brilliantly to get it into Batshuayi, who turns it back. Chance for Mount. That's on top.
Beautifully received, really good ball in. There's a number 10.
Generally tough to get through.
So lucky from Mount. You can see there he got himself in a nice area.
Very much their main keeper. Their main experienced players, Joe. Ball in towards Batshuayi, headed out by Taniguchi. He did get one.
When you receive that ball, the pressure from Chelsea, can we nick it again? This time Kennedy's closing down, and as a unit, that's really good again, Ben.
Decent cross, and a decent chance. The latter gets it. Chelsea's last Belgian standing is dispossessed.
Really good for... Nearly.
Was the Gillett Logic night? That's when he got his 58 seconds of fame, wasn't it? Walsall away.
Was that...
Africa Cup of Nations hasn't even finished yet. Not that that's affecting Chelsea, but otherwise we might be here all night. Kennedy in again. That's ambitious. Not far off, though.
Again, winning the ball in their half.
He's not really playing as wide left, is he?
Well, he's tucking
been very tucked in.
He is tucking in, although that's when we have the ball. When we don't have the ball at times, and we saw that.
The different shapes we have seen, a little eager. They're going to have to do it. I mean, but all of them. Oh, that's a sloppy one.
Pressure, though.
Kennedy.
It's good pressure. Sorry, but I was about to say that was good. The way we were setting the trap there. Kennedy's position was good, nearly capitalised, but good pressure as a unit high up the pitch, and that's something that started to develop as this half has gone on.
Taniguchi to the rescue for Kawasaki. It's not going to be rigid 4-3-3 every week, regardless of Oppo.
I very much doubt that.
Early for the season, please. Keep the good feeling going about trying to get the shot away. Cleared by Shimoda. Fans Player of the Year at Vitesse, he was. He loved it.
The referee's there.
Jorginho. Lovely ball. Lovely first-time effort. No doubt about it. He was top on both counts. Mount, Mr. Assister himself. Expecting Ethan Ampadu to be heading out on loan. Kennedy's got it back now, and Pedro taking over and going for goal.
Well, we win the ball high up the pitch inside their final third. Mason Mount is the one that puts them under pressure to win it back. It's the first time we've seen that happen. There's the pressure from Mount, does enough. Oh, it's Jorginho, actually, that comes from deep. Not the worst effort in the world. Goalkeeper largely untroubled there. I think as for the cameras, that one, to be honest with you. Much better.
Really good into Mason Mount. Back to Batshuayi.
Really good. Really good. Excellent play. And that's what your centre forward has got to do. It's a brilliant ball into Batshuayi. Lovely touch into Mason Mount. And then the pair of them again just is to link up. And he gets his shot away. Doesn't hit the target, but...
Shimoda with the corner. An outswinger. Balls in half as many games for Palace. Did all right there, and he did do at Dortmund as well before that. David Luiz with a red. To wait now. Saito is onside here. 3 in the box.
You know, you can see that was an issue.
He hold on to it. Someone come and help.
Done well. That's unfortunate.
Lining up a big one off that left boot there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of height in there, is there? That is the...
Who's in prime position now at left back? You know, there's questions like that all over. The ricochets.
It's the width of the pitch, if that's the case, and if you want to get balls in, but we don't really have that.
Took that well, Alonso.
He's done well. Lucky there.
Beautifully weighted pass as well. Could be trouble here. And that's the closest we've come to a goal. Saito moves it on, and this is promising. 3v3. And Caballero makes his sternest save of the game so far in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, I think Frank will be a little bit concerned with it. We're a little bit dishevelled there. The two centre-halves, look, they're all over the place. Well, certainly Zuma's come out into a space, and in the end Caballero makes a pretty routine save, but...
A tough start to the campaign. All in. Giroud's cross. It's a very calm.
Player back there, Frank.
Awkward that. Caballero could.
The shot here, you can tell by his eyes.
Giroud goes for the goal and found the target. So found the gloves of Arai. To blindside him here.
It's a nice height for the goalkeeper. Should save that. Sees it over the wall. Plenty of...
Ross Barkley won't be allowed to be there in the... Talk to each other, boys, and in the end Zuma sticks out. Doesn't get a go very often, but I've seen him doing it at Cobham. It will be David Luiz.
There's some defending again from a set piece.
Deal with this, and then only David Luiz straight onto corner duty. There's Taniguchi got his head on it. Look at him and what he can do. Mount's first thought, always positive. Cheap concession in possession from Maratari. Oh, Ross Barkley, beautiful disguise on the pass for Kennedy, making that burst. Just needed the Idiger Johnson dink.
Kennedy's got to go round in there, Ben. It's on his left foot. You knock it past him and go round the goalkeeper. It's really well worked, but Chelsea win the ball again.
Barkley this time going solo, but beautiful.
Yeah, really well worked, Ben. But
Kennedy, and that's just going to run to blow out some of the cobwebs. Really been time for that many cobwebs. Drinkwater's got a piece of that. Caballero, Cahill and Luiz, and so on and so forth. Now, no flag here on Mason Mount. Promising, just needed a bit more curl.
Well, Mount and Barkley have really struck up a relationship in the opening 3 minutes of this second half. It's 2 or 3 times they've found one another now. He's just on this left-hand side. It's great awareness from Ross. Plays it in, it's a nice ball. And he opens the goal up beautifully here, Mason.
I believe Pulisic prefers playing on the right side. Might have some defending to do. Central role. I mean, he didn't play like a left winger in the first half, did he?
But he's on the right. Mason's on the left.
It's out okay for Zappacosta. 3 or 4 up with him. Zappacosta goes for goal. The turn.
Got bodies in the box here as well.
Enough space for a decent cross. And Emerson did the necessary.
Yeah, he has to challenge there, Emerson. They had bodies in the box. It wasn't the greatest ball in the world.
Leandro Damião, the Brazilian, off the bench at the break. It's just football with Betis. Didn't make much of an impact. He's strong. Excellent stadium play as well, just that.
That's
for them. There are other options too, of course. David Luiz. Must be a lot of Mason Mount. Zaka again helping it on. Dangerous ball that was well covered.
He has.
Right off the pace for the first 10 minutes and bang on it for the rest. Ball into Giroud, used his body well. Strength from Kennedy, apparently no foul. Frank Lampard certainly thought it was one. Just taking up a position a little wider. Lovely pass, well-timed run. That's good for almost all of it. Not sure if Giroud's had a touch yet. It's actually been quite a sparky start to this half from Kawasaki Frontale, as Chinen finds Leandro Damião in the middle, and he very nearly finds the net. They've looked more like scoring since the restart.
They have. It's a good ball in, and that run from deep, Zappacosta goes with him, but he's in front of him. If that's on target, there's no way Caballero's getting down to that. It's a really good ball in, actually. If that falls to Oliver Giroud, that hits the target.
Yeah. Not cleared properly. Damião must score, does score. But just for the last 2 or 3 minutes, you felt it's been coming. He's had a couple of chances with that head. This one is buried, third time lucky.
Yeah, I think David will be disappointed in his role with this goal. Doesn't really do enough.